Hello, my name is Florencia Jacuzzi and I'm from second year of Inglés Superior. Well, according to my opinion, the topics presented in both videos that are still relevant to our times are the acts of protesting and fighting for your rights. Well, I have chosen these two topics because for me, they are significant in order to understand how important it is to fight for your rights, how important it is to have better life conditions or to have what is the best for us. Well, as we know, back in those times, women were living in awful conditions and experiencing hard situations due to they didn't have the right to vote. As a result, some of them had poor salaries, lack of health care, no properties, they suffered violence, so the situation was really hard for them. In addition, they didn't have the support of the government because it was thought that if women were given the right to vote, it would be a threat for the government, for the whole power, let's say. So let's imagine how difficult was this situation, how complicated was everything for these poor women. So obviously, they started to fight. They started to organize their campaign, the movement, in order to gain the right to vote. But in the process, they were labeled as terrorists because sometimes the movement was really violent. Well, for me, the movement was really important because these women were so organized, they worked very hard together, they were so determined, and more important here is that they shared the same objective. When you're starting a campaign, a movement, and if you're going to protest against something, you need to have people that support you, people that shared the same objective as you. Because maybe if you're alone, you won't get anything. But if you have people that support you, you can definitely gain something. Well, I can relate these two topics that I have chosen with the situation lived by teachers nowadays. We know that sometimes teachers have poor salaries, they work in not very good conditions, or they don't have the facilities to do their job. I think that they should stay together and fight for that. But as we know, the problem is that sometimes the government don't pay attention to this or don't care about this. So I can find a similarity between this situation lived by teachers and the situation lived by the suffragettes many years ago, because in some sense they were both ignored by the government and they were both protesting against something. And I think that the solution may be that we students can help our teachers to gain a better work condition, because it's a problem that affects all of us, as we are future teachers and we are learning how to be a teacher. So yes, I think that this topic is really important, and all of us need to be involved in this cause. Well, researching about this was really significant because I learned so many things that I didn't know before about the suffragettes and the suffrage movement and the situation lived by teachers nowadays. So the task was really significant to me. Well, that was all. Before I leave, I'm going to put some images of the suffrage movement and the suffragettes because they really catch my attention. So thank you. That was my presentation, and thank you for listening to me. Goodbye.